Yo, 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 yo. Hi. Tribal Island, everyone's favorite island, the best island in the entire game. Uh, what is your opinion on Tribal Iceland for corn?
Hi, Tweedle.
Are they really
Hi.
the same?
Tweedle's la 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 la, and Frequent's la la.
Different, David. What do you mean?
That's there. It's like counters to each other, but also they're basically the same thing anyways. It's like not an interesting kind of counter.
I
This
don't
is a
like
weak.
I don't like his voice on this island.
I hate how it's all just one long yell. He doesn't articulate anything. Sounds drunk.
Maybe he is drunk.
For corn.
I mean, I don't mind the voice itself because it just sounds like Sugar Bush Furcorn, and I like Sugar Bush Furcorn. I don't like. Okay, get used to this phrase. I don't. There's nothing wrong with it. I guess it's just I don't care about it. It's nothing special. So what do you want me to say?
I think that fur corn on Tribal Island is silly because fur corn be like, it's like, whoa there, tone it down a bit.
It's like when Toe Jammer gets stuff down his toes.
Yeah, speaking of Toe Jammer.
Toe Jammer sucks.
My opinion on Toad to mimic he is. Oh God.
He doesn't do anything.
He goes do.
Do anything, David. He says "do" in the song.
Okay, his animation. This is one of his best animations. It's really funny when he stretches his face out. It's great. That's the best part about him on this island. But I don't I know where he plays, but I might as well not because he's the last thing I'm gonna pay attention to because that's the verse with what's it called, like mammoth, octopus, and like frog, and those are all things you want to pay attention to more because they're all like actually okay. This one's fine, I guess, but also I don't really care for it. I don't think it's that great.
I love Toe Jammer, so I really like Toe Jammer on this island. I don't, but I do. It's like when you sign up to the Toe Jammer like a club, you have to like literally anything Toe Jammer does. Even if Toe Jammer was a war criminal, I would still have to like Toe Jammer because it's Toe Jammer. Toe Jammer would be like, dude, blows up
Jammer's
a country. Hell yeah.
New challenge, guys. Let's see if we can get an island without a dishonorable mention or any honorable mentions either.
What? So Tribal Island?
Let's see. We'll find out. Let's. It's okay because sponge.
Oh, I thought you were doing Sponge. I
Wow,
love
I like
Bogart. I love Danny Doo. I love.
Yeah. Listen, Monster Special because you got an animation change on Tribal, but
Yeah, and also the fact that his whistling sucks on this island.
It's not
Yeah.
even whistling.
It's like
That's the thing.
It feels. It's like if the what's it called? It's like the Sponge on Gold Island. Like they recorded that and they got feedback, and this was like their second attempt to be like, yeah, I'm totally better. You're not. You're better. You're not better.
is this the last we see of MSM1 Sponge?
Yeah. So this was the last time like someone voiced Sponge.
Sponge really only has two good islands. Both in MSM1.
My overall problem with Sponge is that most of the time it just doesn't sound like whistling to me, but more like just like blowing on
Yeah.
Yeah.
hot food. Like your soup is hot and you have to blow on the spoon before
Smoop.
you put it in
Listen.
your mouth because the soup is hot. And it's
Okay. Listen, I don't think Sponge is bad per se, but I just don't think he's anything special. Nothing like feels special about it.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything bad, but I don't care about it.
All right. What about wait. Okay, let's talk about Danny too.
Okay, here's the thing. Take everything I said about Sponge, take away the bad quality, and it's just okay. I mean, potentially like third or fourth best stand to do since it's like not shrill and it doesn't hurt me to listen to it.
It's ominous sounding. It's like
Definitely the best of the monsters that play the melody.
That voice crack though.
Maybe.
Would have been better if it was Danny Durkhorn.
Sure.
Excuse me.
Dan dumb.
Okay, this stand to do is okay, I guess. It's not bad per se, but I don't care about it.
Don't care about it.
Yeah.
That seems to be the problem with you guys with this island. You just don't care about the monster.
I mean, why would I care? So, like,
True.
that's, I don't know. This island isn't a bad island, I just don't care about it.
That's fair.
Like, okay. But it's okay because we're on a roll. Let's talk about Thumpies.
Thumpies are on this island?
Nah, there's
I
one
couldn't.
time
Doom,
they
doom,
don't.
doom, 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 doom.
There's one time
I
they don't
see.
just do Mimit. Instead, they do Quibble.
Oh, yay, my favorite. Why?
Thumpies.
Boom,
Why'd
boom,
you
boom,
pick
boom,
Steve?
boom, 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 boom. I mean, this is probably the
They
best
sound
Thumpies,
funny.
but it's,
No, it's not.
well, really, what isn't?
Consonant, because consonant is actual decent.
I don't count Continent.
Yeah, because every other one sucks.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's like saying what's the best Thumpies that isn't good. And I mean, sure, I guess
yeah.
you could say this one.
I mean, we did the same with Deej.
Okay, but I think the difference between okay, sure. You know what? You know what? I'll okay. You know what? Honestly, I don't care about Thumpies. I don't think it's bad. Okay, I do think it's bad. Actually, I think it's actually bad. But let's move to Deej since Olivia cares about Deej so much.
I think Deej is funny. Deej hit on the ice block. Ice block is being hit. Makes sounds. Makes really funny sounds. Oh my god.
Go off.
Deej be
Deej
like.
is
Oh my god.
He's on the verge of tears. Just, I mean, Deej
pretty good. Okay, Deej so far is the only monster that doesn't make me grimace when I think about it. So honestly, pretty good Deej. He's pretty much half of the intro, and the intro is really the best part of the song.
I like the funny, like reverse symbol gimp thing he has.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
servant
yeah.
each.
This is honestly probably the best MSM1 non like okay, MSM1 percussive Deej.
There's only another island to even contest that.
Yeah. Okay. What I'm saying is this
Two.
island.
Oh,
He's-
bro, you're so.
Yeah, he's
Wait,
on
what?
Sugar.
What other island?
He's on Sugar Bush.
Oh yeah. Well, this is better than Sugarbush. This is better than Cold, and I'd say it's better than Space. So that puts it in the top three Deeges. It's the best Deej that isn't gimmicky because Continent and Gold are very gimmicky Deeges.
What about?
But if you take away the gimmick, with just classic, you know, take your Deej right out the fridge, spread it on your toast. This is the best.
Yeah, I love spreading Deej on my toast.
Listen, I can't believe it's not Deej, except it is Deej, and he's awesome on this island. Maybe honorable mention, but that's not really deserved. He doesn't do anything, but I
Like literally the exact opposite of everything else.
listen. That's most of the best that Tribal's gonna get. Congrats, Deej. I don't disdain,
I
but
think the problem
it's
with this
okay.
island is that there's gonna be hard to choose from honorable mentions, etc., stuff like that.
Yeah. What about the best monster? Did go
The goddamn
the goddamn Reedling.
and you're gonna say that Reedling on this island is Gold
Mm,
Island Reedling, but better.
Yeah,
I like the it's a nice little accent. It's pretty cool.
but also
Which
like
can you believe this song has Bogart
No.
and Reedling, and yet it still feels like the emptiest thing ever?
And Quibble and
and Forrester.
Forrester. This song has a lot of monsters in it. Okay, so we're talking about Reedling. Okay, Reedling is another monster that doesn't make me want to throw up. So I don't have like any special feelings towards Reedling. I'm not gonna be asking it out to the high school prom, but like I don't know. It's just like
Like
it's
you'd
that one kid in school. It's like, yeah, you're cool, I guess. I wouldn't go to your house if you invited me, but I'll play Smash during recess on your Switch, sure. That's just Reedling on this.
True. Alright, what about
Kongle.
yeah, no, yeah, fine, we'll get Kongle.
Okay, so I think Pom Pom and Noggin are pretty serviceable monsters on the island. They both play a pretty good role. Okay, so Kongle is very redundant, but also better than both of them combined.
It's so the decision they made with Kongle, we don't even gotta say, it's so weird. Out of
Yeah.
all the monsters, they chose Kongle.
I mean, it definitely made him stick out more because so were you guys around before Tribal Island?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the feeling of Kongo before Tribal Island? Because he was just one of the really nothing monsters that like you forget exist, and now he at least isn't that.
It's just so
Because
weird.
he's staying on Tribal Island.
But like he also never does that again. He's just on one island singing, and then for the rest of the game, it's just
Listen, here's Kongo singing is like it's like when Family Guy killed off Brian, and it was just a really weird decision out of nowhere, and then they basically undid it like 3 days later, and I was like, it's just confusing as to what led to it, why they decided to stop while they were ahead.
to be fair, it's not the only weird vocalization choice they made for a monster on this island.
That's
I
true.
think it was really weird that they did that and they didn't just. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
I
just-
definitely think Kongle sounds better than Pom Pom and Noggin combined.
agreed.
That's because his voice is just better.
Yeah,
It's
he's
more-
that nice one. Listen, Kongle's awesome because it's just that one Vine video that BBB posted where it's just an African American lady just singing, and it's Kongle's male voice coming out,
Yeah,
and it's
dude.
just really weird, but it's funny. Come on, let's go. Oh yeah, that is the only place on the That is the only publicly available Kongal vocal only on Tribal Island that exists. So yeah,
Guys,
pretty
what
cool.
about the
Fun fact.
best monster on Tribal Island? Potbelly.
Bottom one.
Bap, 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 bap.
Alright, everyone, I want you all to do a favor right now for those who are watching this. Listen to Potbelly on Tribal Island individually, and you will notice something that is very, very wrong with its track. And you'll be like, oh god, now I'll never unhear that whenever I hear Potbelly.
Listen to his fifth note. That's all I'm gonna say. Just bop, 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 bop. Fifth note. Just pay attention to the second hint.
Now hold on here. I'm gonna play it for the video right now. I'm gonna go online play it. It's gonna be in the podcast.
Okay.
Let's get this up. Potbelly Tribal Island,
How are you gonna play it in the.
because
know.
this is the same way that you guys are recording in the call.
You're just gonna mic it?
Yeah. All right. Where's Tribal? I've never heard Potbelly alone. All right. Let's turn this up. All right. What's wrong with him?
He's broken. Also, that did not come through at all.
It doesn't come through for you guys. It comes through in the recording.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just like, here's the thing. It's like the main head is going bop, 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 and the things are going bop, 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 bop. Then just someone hits him in the head with a hammer, and it's just like the cartoons when you get hit in the hammer, and then like you have that really wide smile where your teeth are all pointed in different directions.
Bop, 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 bop.
It wouldn't sound good either way, but I could see it like being experimental if it wasn't on the most vanilla MSM island.
You know what led me to noticing that?
What?
Before our tribe had 30 members and it was just us, our only monsters were like 3 Cybops, a Potbelly, a Toe Jammer, Scups, and Gorster. So there was just a verse that was only Potbelly, so I'm like, oh boy. And then I get to hear that sour note every time.
That's another issue about Tribal we'll have to mention later.
Alright.
Okay. Also, if you haven't noticed, I removed Noggin and Pom Pom from the list because I'm just gonna. We'll just go over them. Noggin. Okay. Pom Pom. Okay. I mean, they're not bad, but like, I just don't really care about them.
Alright, Ben, what is your opinion on Ma?
Fun fact, guys. Did you know that in the official soundtrack of My Singing Monsters, Ma on Tribal Island has an extended track? Instead of going diddy 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 diddy, it goes diddy 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 diddy. That's the most interesting thing about Ma on this island.
On a musical standpoint, it's fucking terrible. And in a song, it's like.
Fucking terrible.
It just sounds like a noisemaker. It does not provide any substance to anything ever. It's just, wow, you hear Ma, and then you no longer hear him.
I mean, it isn't bad, except it kind of is.
I just don't care for it.
It's nothing special. I don't care about it.
Okay, but guys, what about Emperor? He's special. You know, he has to be special.
Hey yo. He scratches his tum tum.
I don't like the animation of him scratching his tummy. It does not look like he's. It has no weight to it. It just looks like he's stretching his arm in front of him and just like gripping, like he's trying to grab a can of Pepsi, like Hank Hill, and he just can't do it. Like he's trying to do the Hank Hill like in the intro pose, where he's holding his can of beer, but he doesn't have it, so he just like stretches his hand a bit and then puts it back down. It doesn't look like scratching.
I definitely think this is like the most personality that has come out of Entbrat, especially like sound wise. But again, like that can only go so far, and it's still just it's nothing
It's
special. I don't care
not
about it.
Gold Island. That's I can give it that.
What's wrong
It's
with?
true.
Uh,
So yeah,
so it's nothing bad, but not something I care for.
yep. But it's okay because Pango.
I don't.
Bro, I don't. I don't even
What
know.
are you? Stop punching things.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm trying. I'm sorry.
You can't draw while we're recording.
I'm trying to get work done.
I'll punch you. Just like Pango punches
Please.
me with the
Oh
castanets.
yeah,
Oh,
bro. It's okay. Pango on this island is. Wait, wait. Did we talk? We talked about Potbelly. I forgot about that. I have to remove that. But it's okay because while on the topic of Potbelly, real quick. Okay. So you know how I said that Ma fact about the MSM soundtrack?
Yeah.
Potbelly also has something really fun and interesting about the MSM soundtrack that makes the MSM soundtrack version honestly better than the full song version.
what is
He isn't
that?
in it. He's just not there at all.
Wait, who?
Deserve.
Monster like that.
Yeah, Potbelly just isn't in the MSM soundtrack, and I never noticed because I don't fucking care about Potbelly on Tribal Island.
Listen, there's another monster like that, Abid.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna. Okay, whatever. Anyways, what were we talking
Who-
about?
Who's the other
Uh,
monster not in it?
Tweedle.
Oh,
Anyways, who are we talking about? I don't remember even.
Pango.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's not bad. There's just nothing special. I don't really care for it.
That's actually the full extent of what it does. I don't even know what it does on the song because I've never.
Just okay. Here's the
It's
thing.
in the Mammoth verse.
It's just basically like I don't know. Just like nothing.
It's
I,
whatever.
it's not bad. Care. It's okay because uh what about Drumpler?
Trumpler?
Trumpler?
I actually
Wait,
don't know what
wait.
Trumpler does.
Okay,
No,
so imagine Space Island, but more, but less because it's on Tribal Island, so you don't hear it.
That's correct.
What were you gonna say?
Me?
Yeah.
I was basically gonna say something along the lines of what a bad said.
Yeah.
Trumpler has fat privilege. We can't diss him or we'll be
I'm
chastised.
fat, and I could say "fuck off, Drumpler boy."
Well, I can't say anything bad about Jumper because I am 2 years old.
Nice.
Fresh.
Well, guess what? Drumpler's 7, and so am I. And fuck off, Drumpler boy. This, I mean, it's not bad. Just don't care about it.
All right. What about come on, we're like more than halfway through. We got all the schlock out of the way. What about Tweedle?
Tweedle. It's not in the soundtrack for a reason. Next. It's
Oh.
not bad. I just don't care about it.
All right, Riff.
It's like this. Its sound font is weird on it.
It's
It's like
just
kind
an
of weird.
unamped electric guitar.
Yeah, and it's like I
Who
know
are we
where
talking about?
Riff.
I know where it plays, but I also don't because like half the song is that.
Doom doom boom doom doom boom doom doom boom doom doom.
Okay, I hate the end of his track because. Oh wait, no. Is it only in the soundtrack where it has little tiny riff in the middle of it?
Yes.
It's like it's like what? It's so annoying because it's there every single time, and it's so annoying, and I hate it.
Yeah, that's only soundtrack. The game doesn't have that.
Yeah, the
I kind
game
of like.
version is okay, I guess. It's not anything special. It's not bad. I just don't care for it. But the soundtrack version is bottom 3. I hate it.
I kind of like riff sound.
It's fine. I just don't like it in the soundtrack.
What about Shelby?
Go, go.
Cone, 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 pine cone, 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 pine cone, 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 pine cone, 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 cone.
That's the
Pine,
only reason why I know Shelby on Tribal Island.
Listen, it's okay because that makes me find it really funny and I like it. But also, you know what happens in that video? It does that, and then once that ends, it goes. Kana starts playing. So let's talk about Kana.
Wait. So that's you, Shelby?
Cone, 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 pine cone. It's funny, so I like it better than 90% of the island because it's
Got
funny.
it. All right, Kana. No.
This
Kana,
was Kana's duck
Kana,
ship.
it's underwhelming-ish, you know, because like it's in the Amber, Kana, Amber, stuck. Help! Let me out, Kana, say. When you get Kana out, I don't think so.
It's definitely the main melody of that verse. I consider it like the main one singing that verse, and because of that, I'll give it props for like the melody being a decent melody over Dan to do whatever.
What about the version in the Tribal Island trailer where it's just the second half only?
Yeah, it's that, but higher pitches. But that one sounds pretty good. Honestly, it sounds pretty good in general. The animation is pretty good. I don't think. I think it does a decent job of being hyped up. Like for a big new monster, it's cool because they didn't need to do that. I mean, they kind of did actually. That's the entire gimmick of Travel. Never mind. But like, it's cool. It's fine. It does. It's like the main like mini climax verse of the song. It's important. They gave it its own important verse, and it's the main melody of that verse, and it's right in the middle of everything. They did like a decent job of that. They didn't do anything bad with it. It's not bad. I just don't care.
All right.
Not stand the test of time with the other Kanas that
Oh
have
my
come back.
God, you're
Definitely,
so right on that
Kenya
one,
has just gone up and up and up. Besides like 3 acts.
Haven.
Yeah,
But then
that's
you got
like
you got fucking
Oasis.
Continent, and like, whoa, that's kind of a banger. And then you get to Cave, and you're like, bro.
Yeah,
India
and then,
party.
yeah, and then you get Oasis, and you're like, bro, 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 and then you get Bo, and you're like, yo, and then you get Octopus on this island, and it's like, oh, I get it, because it's the old man in the video.
Shoo it away, shoo it away.
Yo, honestly, best octopus in Amazon 1.
What?
It's the best
Yeah.
octopus in 1.
I'm listen, no, but okay.
What do you mean no? Name a better oak.
Sugar
I
Bush.
want to say plant, but rare Roblox is
The
Sugar Bush.
coldest, woody hot
garbage.
Sugar
water
Bush.
there. Okay,
What is-
you got a point, but also, let's not
Shoo
count
a
that one.
doo a doo a day. Shoo a doo
Yeah.
a doo.
Plant Sugar Bush is definitely its best, and this one is. Listen, the only reason this one is better than Cold is because Cold sucks ass. The only reason this one is better than Gold is because Gold sucks ass. And the only reason this one is better than Plant is because Rare Box exists. Like, here's it's the only reason this one has anything going for it is simply due to the fact its only competition is gets cock block or is on the super OPS plus island that we just said, oh no, it's unfair to compare because it's too good.
But yeah, it's still pretty good.
In short, it's pretty good. It's not bad. I don't care.
All right, but a bed. What about Bogart? You have to care about Bogart.
Like 3 monsters.
Honestly, Bogart's pretty good on this island. It's like better than almost everything here. Let's see. Its main track is honestly like in the song it's kind of like absolutely nothing at all. But individually it sounds pretty I like it. It's just pretty sounding. Like the dude, it's majestic. I like what they were going for. If only I could like remember where it played. But I don't because there's 7,000 other things playing in that verse.
Dude,
Just
please
But
name
don't
it.
it Hey, it sounds good. I like it. The second track, I don't know why they had to make that exist because there's already 4 other monsters playing that melody. at least it's a second track. At least it has a solid first track. So
The only monster on this island with 2 tracks.
no, it's not.
I don't even know if there's another one.
Quibble.
What?
Quibble has the main track that plays in like the Thumpies verse, and then it has a second track that plays for the Cybop verse.
Bro, they're like the same thing.
No, they're not. One is
What do
doom 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 doom, and then the other's dun 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 dun.
Bro.
Honest,
Wow.
the only disappointing thing about this Bogart is that it's Bogart,
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially
I
on
mean,
this island. You go
here's
up
the
to
thing though. When was the last time Bogart did long notes before this? Like, does he do that on Plant ever? I don't.
No.
He doesn't do it on Cold. He doesn't do it. Does he do it on Gold even?
No.
no,
This is the first long note. I think this is the only long note Bogart actually.
it is.
That's cool. I'll give it props for that because long note Bogart sounds pretty poppy-offy. I've always honestly completely unrelated, but I always thought it would be cool if we got a long note, if we had a long note Bogart on Cave Island and it was like eerie, like the. That's just completely unrelated. That's a thought I've had. But yeah, I like long note Bogart. I'll give it the props for that. It it it's lucked out. It'll get probably an honorable mention, maybe, but I don't know if it really deserved that.
Alright, what about Flog?
We talked about this is a great. I love it.
Wow, 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 wow.
I like.
Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah, this is a banger Flog. I love this Flog. It's great Flog. I actually care about it.
Yeah, it's in like the one good verse of the song. Besides
Yep.
the.
What's that?
For me,
It was Misha.
I I was gonna say that I really like Flog's sound in general, and I think on Tribal Island it's just like it's hard to explain how I feel about it, but I like it.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's a sound I'll listen to and be like, yeah, I'm vibing.
This is a good sound on this island. I don't think it's boring. I think it's neat.
I think it's neat.
Yep. It's okay, cause now let's talk about Clamble. 'Cause I don't know why the fuck we saved this for this far.
I have no idea what Clamble does.
It's literally noise. He just ting ting.
Yeah, and then he has a din 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 track.
What? Shrimp Shuffle?
Sure. His are pretty good. Like, that's probably like he doesn't do that often. Well, he does, but he doesn't.
Mammoth verse, and then like right after the Kana verse, that's it.
This was in the intro. Just then, and that's how it transitions into the song. It's okay. It does its job in the song. It does it decently. Not bad. Do not care.
Can you believe it's only been half an hour and we already only have 8 left?
That's because this is gonna be another Fire Haven where Havoc's gonna be discussing all the bad decisions that went into this island.
Yay.
It's okay though because that one was one of the most boring ones yet. But of course, travel has to be that because the most boring islands out there.
Yeah, and
It's
then we
okay because honestly, everything left in this list is fairly solid except for Quibble. I'm gonna get that out right now.
Quibble.
I don't give a shit about Quibble. It doesn't do anything.
Isn't
It's
this the
not.
Quibble that people thought sounded like... No, never mind, that's Party, never mind.
Listen.
There's a Quibble that people think sounds like Charlie Brown, and I can never remember which one it is. It's Party.
Okay, I never heard that before, but fair enough. This Quibble is not bad. The only good part is its second track because it's the only melody playing in that verse that's not a vocal. So good job, Quibble. But besides that, I just don't care about it. I think its first track is really nothing. I think it's it's not bad. I just don't care about it. It sounds like it's a running bit, and like every now and then I just shove it in to be funny. But genuinely, about 90% of the time I say that I'm being 100% serious. It's never bad. I just think it's nothing I care about in the slightest because it doesn't give me a reason to care about. It's just base. It's just really. It's like it's not simple and like because simple can be good. It's not that basic and basic and just the way of like in the boring way where it's like it's okay, it's serviceable. I'd be fine with listening to this, but I'd never want to listen to this simply because there's so many better options to listen.
Especially in terms of quibbles.
Yeah, definitely in terms of Quibble. At least it has its second track. So basically, the only two monsters that have second, nothing like that. I think there's like a few more that I just. I think Clamble has more than one track, and there's probably a few others that like had more than one, but I just don't care about them. Like I think Kongle has two because without.
Yeah, it does.
So, yeah, there's a few, but like in general, the ones with two notable tracks, like where you know exactly which one plays, uh, those two are just the case of one track is like, okay, yeah, this is good. The other one's tribal. I just don't care about it. But yeah. Anyways, Chorister, what do you guys think? This is a controversial one for some people.
But
I like Chorister. It's silly, but I'm glad it didn't do what Dane Do and Sponge did because I feel like when they were discussing like composing the song and stuff, that they were like, oh, let's put Chorister in this verse, and then the brave employee working at Big Blue Bubble said, I'm kind of tired of putting monsters in that verse. I'm making play that exact. Let's try something different for once. And then
he
yes.
was executed.
No, it was my favorite character.
Here's what happened. Okay. So here's what happened. Okay. They did that, and so they were composing the song, and then so here's what happened. They composed the song. They said I have to put chorus through there. So instead, what they did is they had the verse. They put Cyber up, and they're like, solid verse. Now let me try the remix, and they added chorus.
I'm gonna be genuinely honest. Every time I hear a song, I never hear Chorister. Like unless it's like their last like note like chord that they do. I never hear them doing the shum bum billy ums. It's only Cybob. It's like, bro, why do you even exist then?
It's
Listen,
like you
here's the
go up
thing.
to Chorister and you're like, "Excuse me, sir, do you got Gloopy?" And then Chorister's like, "No, I don't got no Gloopy for you. I'm sorry."
That's a real bummer.
This chorister, interesting fun fact. Did you know that in the official soundtrack of My Singing Monsters Tribal Island version, that chorister has a different first track where he goes instead of shum bum bidi lum 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 bidi, he goes shum bum bidi lum bum bidi dum bum bidi lum bum bidi lum bum bidi lum bum bidi, and I think
Wow,
that's cool.
wow, that was a really cool.
Because don't you know they added the shum bum bidi lum bubby dooby, they added that.
Doobie doobie dum.
Listen, here's the thing. You want to know why this chorus is bad?
Because every other Chorister that's not this one is good.
That, and also, here's the thing. This kind of chorister could have worked, but and I can see, like, here's the going off, like, Earth Island chorister, like, Gold Island chorister, Basic chorister, Party Island chorister, if you hear those, that wouldn't work in. But you know what would work really well in this song? Thinking about it?
Continent.
Yeah. Imagine Continent chorister in the song. That'd be banger. That'd fit the island well, too. But we didn't get that.
It's
So this
Tribal Island. You could have Chorister be tribal chanting.
is kind of what it is. Listen, this
I-
course.
That's good,
I
Corster.
I admire this coaster more than I like it.
It's ambitious. That's about it.
Yeah. Let's get his buddy out of the way, Cybop.
Yo,
He
best
sound
type up in
like
episode 1.
he have hurt. Aw.
Mm,
I hope he
He has his own verse.
throat medicine.
They gave Cybop a solo in this song.
Yeah, and he makes it.
Actually, I'm pretty sure every Cybop verse is a Cybop solo.
Yeah, like Water Island.
Oh, okay. You got me.
Listen, I can say this. Cybop's melody is definitely the most interesting. It's definitely the one where I'm invested in the most.
I think you mean
That's
Coaster's
your
melody.
Cybop Kenny.
It's not even about that. I wouldn't care less. It was just like, name a better melody on this island than Cybop.
I mean, whatever. The Cybop's okay to me. It's not. I don't. I never really gave it any props personally. I never saw anything special about it. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah, now that we have Firehaven Cybop and oh, that's the only good one. But like, when your islands are Air Island, which is controversial, Water, Earth, Gold, we're like, whatever. When this Cybop was like popping off in its days, bro. I was like, dude, this is so it.
I don't know. I think that both air and earth are better than it.
Well, not current Earth.
No, obviously not. But like, I'm saying back then standard.
Fair.
I mean, it's not bad. I'll definitely give it that. I'll just about it.
I just don't care for it.
That's just how I be.
Alright, what about Mammoth?
Bum bum bum. Actually, listen, man, you threw because this is the actual best melody in the song.
Bum, bum, bum.
It's not even the because Octopus plays here. That's the thing I pay attention to
Why?
because it's more interesting. Mammoth just
No, it's not.
bum.
Look at his animation. Look at his arms wiggle like a inflatable tube.
Mammoth.
Mammoth does this. Mammoth does the sassy hip on this island.
Listen, I think this mammoth is a great mammoth sound. I prefer it to Cyberpunk on this island, but that's probably a controversial take. I don't really care. Tribal Island, give a shit.
I mean, they're
It's
both
good.
honorable mention.
Yeah, this is good mammoth. It's another one of those monsters where it's not. I don't care about it because I do think it's good. I just think it's one of those.
Bro, we saved the best for last, but always forgot.
This is the funniest, best for last selection we've ever done.
Alright, guys, best for last. What do you think about Shrub?
This is actual genuine best shrub. It's like so good. I love the shrub so much. Like it sounds jokingly, but I genuinely think this is an amazing
I like
shrub.
Here's
For
the thing:
me,
if
shrub
it
It's
wasn't
really-
this intro, I would not be able to notice it. But the intro just makes it pop.
Yeah, it's just super interesting rhythmically.
I wish Shrub was, like, used more interestingly because it's a really funny monster, and I really like it.
It's really I love the animation. Looks great. It pops off super hard. It's easily the best shrub of all time. Shrub's best island. It pops off so hard, and this is actually non-jokingly getting in the top 3.
Oh, yeah.
Probably. It's okay because next we have T-Rock.
I didn't like T-Rox when this island first came out because its animation gave me anxiety.
What's that mean?
Because I was like, stop! Why are you going so fast? This isn't how animals work. Stop, 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 stop!
He gonna ask him.
Yeah, and then the materialist in me says, haha, look at him, he's going fast, he's doing something.
Yeah, he's probably the best like actual percussionist on this island. It's really cool. Just a it's a cool drum line. The animation looks cool because he's super hyped up. I'm happy with this T-Rox. It's one of it's not even one of T-Rox's best, but it's tribal island standard, so it's popping off.
Yeah, I mean, how could this T-Rox be better than Party Island?
I mean, it is.
I know.
Listen, here's the thing. This is T-Rox's last good island.
Oh, that's depressing.
In 2015 was the last we saw good T-Rox.
Yeah, but it's fine because remember when Coliseum was being teased and everyone was like T-Rox Island, and then we were like, yeah, it's been a while since we've seen T-Rox. Oh shit, it's gonna be Dawn of Fire T-Rox.
Yeah, I'd rather have this be the last T-Rox because at least
Same.
this is a good ending note for T-Rox.
This one's a banger. I like how the song has a super fast drum line and yet it's the slowest shit on the planet.
Listen, here's the thing. Technically, this is the latest T-Rox in the MSM lore because Dawn of Fire was before. This is the latest T-Rox ever happened in the MSM world, and I'm glad for it.
So depressing.
Listen, it's not depressing. It's depressing because it's tribal, not depressing because it's T-Rox. This is a popping off T-Rox.
Yeah.
Probably top 3. Maybe. Sorry to say.
I don't know, bro. We got Pummel.
Doom.
This is probably the best Pummel.
Like of all time, or just MC1?
Not of all time because it's like
Continent.
I don't know about continent.
Yo, space. You have to
See, that's the thing. That's the thing I'm saying. It's because space exists, but at the same time, it's nothing on the official Space Island. But it's so popping off in the Space Island soundtrack. Listen.
It's like
this
the
Pummel,
only audible Pummel in MSM1.
Yeah.
Yep. Listen, Hummel's best MSM1 island would have been Gold Island if Gold Island wasn't the most crowded island of all time. But it is. So sadly, this is Pummel's best island, but it's a good one because I love Tom transitions like. I just love toms in general. They're probably my favorite part of percussion.
Doom.
It's super tribal. It's super fitting. His animation is funny, and then again, it plays like throughout the song, but the main place it plays is in the Mammoth verse. So that's first of the song. Listen, it's okay because here's what I'm doing right now.
What are you doing?
This is my reaction to Pummel. Just I'm on the editing image for the list of monsters. I clicked edit, and like how there's the emoji in the corner.
Yeah.
I'm just like putting my mouse over it really fast, so it's just quickly scrolling through a bunch of random emojis, and that's my feelings towards Pummel. Pummel pops off. This is the fact this could actually potentially be in the top 3 is both hilarious and depressing.
Yes, 5 notes on a tom drum is top 5, top 3.
It's definitely top 5.
Yeah, but now we got top 1 right here.
Yeah, we saved the best for last. This is the best monster on the island.
Scups.
Like, yeah. Listen, honestly, this is so earned. Listen, like, this is the weirdest scenario, but I'm so glad Scups got a chance to be not only in the top 3, but to be the #1 spot on an island. He deserves that so much. And it's the best Scups, too. It's such an amazing thing. And the animation is great. The sound is great. It's the direct intro of the song. It pops off. It's really cool. This is an amazing stuff. So I'm really happy about it.
I love how this song has duets like Dandy Do and Sponge. It's got Furcorn and Tweedle. It's got Cybop and Corster. But the best duet on the entire island is Scups and Shrub.
Yeah, and it's the intro of the song too. Like here's the that's why like this song's hook is really strong because this is like one of those few islands where I genuinely like wouldn't want to click off until the intro's over because the intro is just Sponge and okay, it's just Sponge.
Sponge.
That's what Scups,
Scups.
Scups, Shrub, Deed, and then Pummel transitions and into the main verse. It's like it's a genuine great intro for the song. It's a really fun idea for an intro. The perfect intro, honestly. Like for this song, I guess it's at least it isn't a song where I dread having to go on a defeat every day. Well, I don't like that. It just makes the song like honestly that's we'll get into that later. But with this song, at least I'm fine like sitting on the island and then like leaving because at least I get to listen to the intro. Scuffs is really solid. Honestly, yeah, easily number one spot on this island. Whether that's depressing or not, it's up to you.
Hey,
I'm glad Scuff. Listen, I'm more happy about Scuffs getting his number one deserved spot on an island than I am sad about this island not being interesting.
I like when Scups be like, Scup.
all right, but now what's your we already covered all the monsters. What's your opinion on Tribal Island as a whole?
It is.
It's nothing special, but I don't care about it.
Yeah, that's literally it. Like that's the best way to sum it up. It's none of the verses are bad. The intro pops off, and then the second verse is just whatever, and then the Mammoth verse pops off, and then the Kana verse is okay, and then the outro is okay. Actually, I don't think the Mammoth verse even pops off that hard. Like, okay, the Mammoth verse. Okay, no, so here's what happened. The first, the intro, good. Main verse, really boring. Mammoth verse, pretty good. Kana verse, pretty good. Then it's back to main verse, really boring. And then it's the outro, pretty good. The main bulk of the song are those two like main verses. Like I guess you could call them the chorus, I guess. But the fact the chorus is the most boring part of the song is really like sad. Like not sad but pathetic, like pitiful.
Yeah.
It sucks when you also consider the fact that like this is a really, really important song.
It definitely is, yeah. The introduction of the fire element as a whole.
Yeah, like
First time there was any kind of like actual questioning in the MSM lore. Like, Wallbox happened, he was just in mind. I was like, yeah, okay, well, that's weird. And, you know, Ethereus happened, they came from the point, like, oh, okay, that's weird. But then, like, suddenly there was a sixth element related to the five naturals that we've known for all this time. It's like, huh? It's fire? And then, like, they at the end of the day, they had like this interesting contest for it, the cover contest, and then that ended with them doing a like behind the scenes video that ended with another cane. And I was like, huh? I wonder what they're planning. This is really interesting stuff. And then it led to Dawn of Fire, and the opening of Dawn of Fire was like one of the best eras of MSN. I consider it the golden era personally. And Tribal Island was such a huge key player in that. And Tribal Island, because of that, is hype in a lot of ways. But looking back, the song is just not hype. And
it
it sucks because the song is like set up so perfectly to be a hype song. It's got T-Rox, it's got Pummel, it's got the intro. It's like perfect. Then they just kind of drops the ball.
at the end of the day, it's not the worst song in the game, but it's like the most I am never going to be in the mood ever to listen to this in my entire life song in the entire game.
Here's the thing. The only reason I dread this island is not for the song. I dread it simply because of the fact that I know I have to listen. Look, because I have to talk about it, and it's just not interesting to talk about. There's nothing interesting to discuss about the island. It's just kind of there. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, cool, tribal island. I'm fine with it. I don't like. I'm not gonna slam my desk in upsetness over tribal island. I'm not gonna raise my voice over how bad or how good something is on the island. I just think it's like, oh, okay. It's honestly, I think the best way to put it is talking about the game mechanics and how pretty much the best way to put it is it's a novelty.
Yeah, pretty much.
And yeah, the game mechanics are probably the worst part about it. They do not know how to do direct multiplayer. It's just really poorly made, honestly, in my opinion.
It's so tedious. And
The
it's so
tribe
lame.
system is just really, really like annoying because only the tribe leader has any sense of control whatsoever. Like, it doesn't feel like your song, but it doesn't feel like everyone's song. It just feels like no one's song. It doesn't belong. It's just a random third party thing. And like, it's super clunky. Like, getting invited, you have to send an invite and they have to accept. Or if the worst is if you get invited, someone sends you an invite, you accept the invite, they have to re-accept your exception. And it's like, whoa. And then there's no way to turn off the notification. There's always an exclamation point next to it, just from randos inviting you to their tribe. That's like pages of them. If you can clear out, more people are gonna do it. And it's like, why? It's just really poorly designed. And like, what's the point in defeating like past 1500 in the tribe? You get your 20 diamonds for the week. You get your like star power. I might get to buy a rare mammoth, you know? There's nothing. Star power is the most useless currency in the entire game. It's like baffling that this currency exists. It's existed for 5 years now, over 5 years, and it's just as useless as it was before. Except there's like it's just as useless as it was before, except now there's like three more new currencies added on top of it.
Yeah.
You know what happened? I remember. Do you guys remember? I don't know if you guys remember, but before tribal, you know what everyone complained about being a useless currency and wanting something to do with it?
Shards?
Yes. Everyone complained, oh, shards, nothing to do with them. I just collect them, they go into the bank. I can't spend anything on them. Like, I can't invest them. There's no bakeries. There's nothing. All I can do is just turn 30,000 into a diamond, and that's like a waste. And that's what people did for a while. And then Trilon happens like, wow, something to spend my shards on. That's actually cool. It is something you can still spend your shards on to get the extra diamonds. But then afterwards, it turns into another useless currency that you're doing even less with. It's like absolutely nothing to do. And it used to be fine because they used to have rares in the Star Shop 24/7, and then people complained, "Oh, it makes it so rares don't feel rare anymore because people can just buy them," and that's what people did. So their solution was just undoing it, but that was an even worse decision because it's like, well, you can't just get rid of that. You made your mistake. You have to live with it. Okay, they still don't feel rare because most people just bought. That's just how it is.
A mute point.
Then the Star Shop is still just broken. There's still nothing good to spend your things on except for like waiting for fire rares to come to like magical Star Shop, so you don't have to. You don't have to waste your money on that. I guess. Yeah, just all it is just for like if you don't want to waste your time trying to breed rare Kana or whatever, you can just wait till like anniversary month. You can just buy them all, and I like that's pretty much it. And like the deck, it's just everything about it is just really poorly designed, and I'm not a fan of it. I don't. Yeah, that's just what there is. That's just Tribal Island's biggest problem. It's really cool concepts, but it's just a novelty that you get worn and over, you're just over with. The only reason anyone is still in a tribe is to get those 20 weekly diamonds. Like, there's nothing, like, there's no incentive to feed pass. All you get is extra star power, and there's no like reward for being a top tribe.
Yeah,
Why does Tribal Island still exist?
it kind of serves no purpose.
Because the sound and
Listen,
games.
here's the thing. I don't want to get rid of Tribal Island because 20 diamonds a week, then it's just me opening my eyes really wide and they pop out and they turn into money signs. I
Yeah.
don't even get 20 anymore because that's the actual good, like, balanced tribe. And it was just a fun tribe because I'd rather have fun than do that.
Tribal Island, all in all, is a disappointment. And I don't really think there's anything else that really needs to be said about it.
Yep.
But also, guys, we forgot to talk about the best monster.
Uh,
The worm.
We forgot to talk about Tring.